What's going on, everybody? It is almost real nigga hours, and there is no Discord call going on, which means it is about that time for me to record a video. I have not recorded in a long fucking time. I am very sorry about that. I'm getting Spotify open, because I'm gonna get some music in the background. I'm gonna get, of course, some amazing music in the background. I'm starting this a little early. It's supposed to start at 3 a.m., but I'm starting this video right now. So I'm gonna get this music playing in the background so this isn't just my voice. There we go. I think that should be good. Alright, so what am I doing this video on? I guess first and foremost I should apologize for no videos lately. Although I guess I don't really owe anyone an apology because no one watches my videos. But if you've been missing my content, I'm very sorry. I've just been in kind of a slump in terms of making videos and shit, I guess. I don't know, just haven't felt like it, Had a lot of other shit on my mind. But today, I'm coming at you with some hot analysis. It is currently July 22nd, 2019 at the time of recording this, which means the STC 2019 meetup is officially just 2 weeks away. We're having it a little later this year. As you can tell, we normally had it around the week of July 15th. It's moved a few weeks later, which sucks, but that's besides the point. We're going to be doing this analysis video for a new feature of the meetup that's being introduced this year, the STC Ultimate Gamer Championship. Now, tournaments are not new to the meetup. Last year we had 2 tournaments, Air Hockey and Super Smash Bros. Melee. But this year we're standardizing it a bit. So there's going to be 4 tournaments throughout the meetup: Super Smash Bros. Melee, Ultimate, Air Hockey, and Pokemon Showdown. So, for each tournament, essentially, we're going to be awarding points based on what place people get. So first place gets 3rd, second place gets 2, third place gets 1 point, and then 4th and 5th get nothing. And whoever accumulates the most total points once all the tournaments have been played is the official winner, the ultimate gamer of STC, if you will. And then if there's a tie in total points, the winner will be determined by average placing across all tournaments. If there's a tie in that, it will be determined by most individual tournaments won. And after that, I have no fucking clue. Hopefully we don't have a tie that specific, because I don't know what to do beyond that. So anyways, basically, to spice it up, each participant, meaning everyone at the meetup, contributes $10 to the pot as an entry fee. Then the winner of the tournament will win 80% of the pot. Second place gets 20%. For those of you that are good at math, you're realizing second place breaks even. They just get $10. And then everyone else gets jack shit. Maybe if the pot fee was a little more, maybe third could get something. But I don't wanna. I didn't want to make the pot fee too big because people don't have money to throw around on shit. So $10, I think that's fine. Gives a little incentive to people to win. You could win 40, which means you get a net gain of 30 if you win overall. So spices things up a little bit. So the 4 tournaments in question here, Melee, Ultimate, Air Hockey, and Showdown, all have different dynamics to them. And what I'm going to be doing in this video is I want to go over the brackets that I've created. As you can see here, I've got brackets as well as seeding. So I'm going to be going over these brackets, and I'm going to be giving you my predictions, my analysis, the matches that I'm looking forward to, all that good shit that you're going to be seeing in just 2 weeks. I don't know to what extent matches will be recorded. We haven't worked out all those logistics yet. But yeah, that is going to be essentially this video, and I'm going to be starting with my favorite, Super Smash Bros. Melee. Boy, I cannot wait to play some Melee with people. I'm tired of just playing bots. I don't have anyone to play Melee with. It fucking blows. So what's my projections here? Well, as you can tell, so I guess I should also cover how seeding is done for each of these, or was done. Oh, we got Windows Update? Get out of here. Get out of here. Are we on Pure Vapor already? Damn. This album flies by. It's just that good. You have to excuse me. I'm also bidding on shit on Mop's eBay. Good to know I'm still winning on that Zelda CD. I'm just looking because this is ending soon. Anyways, I'll try not to get distracted by that. So, what is what is going to happen in Melee, and how was it seeded? First of all, it was seeded based off of last year's tournament, which I will be referencing. Ooh, another thing I wanted to mention, speaking of last year's tournaments. We didn't standardize the tournaments last year. They were just for fun. There was no prize money or anything like that. But this is just an interesting statistic, because, you know, I'm a number guy. Just wanted to run this by you. If you were to apply the same standardization and point system for this year to last year, just based off of the Super Smash Bros. Melee and Air Hockey tournaments, the placings would be as follows: 5th place Umbi, 4th place Ben, 3rd place Cam, 2nd place Mop, 1st place Willie. So there you. That's kind of what you're looking at, just based off of those two. Also, to keep in mind, there was an exhibition match between Mop and I. It was kind of like a big smash smorgasbord. Try saying that 5 times fast. We played Melee, which I won 2-0. Brawl, which Mop won 2-1. And then Smash 4, which I won 2-0. That wasn't a tournament, obviously. It was just an exhibition match. But it's worth keeping in mind. I'll be referencing it at some point in this video, most likely, as we're talking about Smash, which is a very prominent part of this tournament with our Melee bracket here. Again, I don't know what order the tournaments will happen in. This is just the order I made the brackets in, basically. Mop will get to choose which tournament happens first, and then the winner of that tournament chooses the next, and so forth and so on. So, how do I think Melee is going to play out? I'm very excited for this tournament, not just because I love Melee, but because I think there's some interesting matches here. So the first match we have is Umbi versus Rexro. Umbi went 0-2 in the tournament last year. Got last place. So this could potentially be an easy match for Rexro. The issue is I don't know anything about Rexro's potential in Melee. What I do know is that Rexro never owned a GameCube as a child, so he didn't grow up with this game. And as far as I know, he's never really played Melee. He's never, you know, maybe he's played it at a friend's house or something, but he's never had a period in his life where Melee was like a game that he could sit down and really play consistently and actually practice that and just sink a lot of hours into, even if he wasn't necessarily consciously practicing. Umbi never had that either, which is part of the reason why she went 0-2 last year. So this will be interesting because these are two people that really don't have any experience with Melee. That being said, Rexro is much better at Smash Ultimate than Umbi is, just based off of what I've observed from playing with the two of them. I think Rexro has very solid fundamentals in Ultimate. I don't know to what extent that will carry over to Melee, though. That being said, just because of that reason alone and Umbi's performance last year, I'm inclined to predict that Rexro would win round 1. So I think Rexro will win that round and put Umbi into losers. A similar beginning to last year where Umbi lost in round 1 to Ben and went to losers. The next match is then Cam versus Mop. This is a fairly secure match for Cam, I believe, just based off of their performances last year. These two played last year in bracket, and Cam destroyed him. Like, it was not close. Cam beat Mop pretty bad. So, granted, the upset could happen. I don't think this upset is totally out of the question. I think that I know that Mop has been playing some Ultimate lately. I don't know how much, but I know he has played it, so he could be improving his fundamentals in that respect. That may, like I said with Rexro, that may carry over into Melee, and just maybe some solid fundamentals is all that he'll really need to beat Cam. Cam, not an extremely technical player, so I don't think that he'll be overwhelming Mop with tech. I think it's just a matter of getting familiar with the game, and you know, Mop hasn't been playing Melee, but I think just having another Smash game under his belt could potentially give him some improvement, and maybe he could take like a game off of Cam, but I don't think he's gonna beat Cam. I think the result will be the same as last year, because you also have to remember that while Mop has been playing Ultimate, Cam has definitely been playing more Ultimate since it came out, so any skills that Mop would be building from that, Cam is building even more. You could counter that Mop is probably playing the same character in Ultimate that he'll be playing in Melee, and depending on what character that is, it's probably either Yoshi or Kirby. Probably Yoshi. If I think he's gonna go Yoshi in Melee. I don't know, but that would be my prediction. He went all Yoshi last year. I don't know much about Yoshi in Ultimate. I don't know to what extent that's different. So maybe since he'll be playing the same character, and whereas Cam will probably be playing different characters, since in Ultimate Cam likes, Mega Man and Ganon, and then in Melee he likes more Captain Falcon and Dr. Mario. Maybe the transfer skills would be more applicable in Mop's case. But all that being said, I think just based off of last year, I think the skill gap between the two is too great to be closed just based off of what I've observed, unless, maybe Mop is doing some secret practicing that I don't know about. I think Cam is pretty confidently going to take this match. So my prediction for round 3 is that it'll be me versus Rextro, and I don't think there's any way Rextro wins that. Like, even when we play in Ultimate, I almost always beat Rextro. And then you look at Melee, which I'm just so much better at Melee than I am in Ultimate. And Rextro is probably, if I had to guess, worse in Melee than he is in Ultimate. It's looking rough for Rextro. I don't see Rextro making it past me in round 2. So I think Rextro will get sent to losers. I think he'll beat Umbi, then lose to me, and get sent to losers. So the first round of losers then would follow that it's going to be Umbi versus Mop. Now this is a match that I'm very interested in because these are the two players who went 0-2 last year. We have the 0-2 and losers here. Let me go and show you that. So they both lost to the same people. They both lost to Ben and Cam. So you can see round 1, Umbi lost to Ben. Mop and Umbi did not play last year, however, because we did a randomized bracket, by the way. The seeds were randomized because we didn't have anything to go off of. So these seeds were totally randomized. That's why Mop was number 1. He was never actually number 1 in Melee, but Mop had the bye there. So. Or not really the bye. Well, yeah, I guess it was a bye because he played the winner here. So Ben beat Umbi, then beat Mop, and then I sent Cam to losers, and then from there he beat Umbi and Mop. So they both lost to the same people, and they both went 0-2. Mop, however, I think had the better performance because he did take a game off of Ben, and his matches in general with Ben were just much closer than Umbi's matches with Ben. So I think based off of that, I'm going to give this set to Mop. I think that Umbi will go 0-2 again, but I don't think Mop will. Granted, you could say that Mop's better performance against Ben was a matchup thing, because Yoshi's such a weird matchup. But I feel like at this level, especially at the level that like Mop and Umbi are playing, I don't think that like people are losing because of character matchups. Like there are some really bad matchups, but I don't think that like they can make that much of a difference at a at a very entry level of skill. I think that at that point it really all comes down to fundamentals and some tech. So I think just based off the results from last year, I think I'm going to safely say that Mop beats Umbi here, then Umbi goes 0-2. So then it's a matter of oh great, we got a fucking ad. I should have kept Spotify Premium. Anyways, then it's a matter of what happens in the next round here, because that's where it gets really interesting, because if Rextro beats Umbi and then loses to me, Mop will then play Rextro, if assuming Mop beats Umbi, of course. So, this is a crucial match. This is the match I'm most looking forward to in my projected bracket. I fucking hate Arby's, dude. Arby's is so bad. They're fucking gay-ass ads. Alright, so anyways, I am so excited for this match. I really hope that it's going to happen because I think that these two players are probably about evenly matched in Melee if I had to guess. And this is an incredibly crucial match as well. Basically, Mop told to me that his goal is to get second in this overall tournament. And essentially, this match right here, number 5, is so crucial because the winner of that is guaranteed to get third at the lowest in this tournament. Now, in order for Mop to get second, as you'll probably be able to work out just based off of these brackets we're going to be going through, in order for Mop to get second overall in the tournament, he basically has to win this. Like, it's not impossible, or not this, he has to win 5. It's not impossible for him to get second in the tournament and lose 5, especially if Cam chokes in another tournament, but he really needs this point from Melee to secure himself the second spot. So, if Mop can beat Rexro here, then he's looking really good, and he definitely wants this to be able to get second. Likewise, Rexro does too. I think Rexro has less of a chance at getting second than Mop does, but this 1 point could be such an immense help. The 1 point you'd get from being third in Melee, that could be such an immense help to whoever gets it. And I think it's a toss-up between Mop and Rexro. That being said, just based off of the fact that Mop does have some experience. Oh shit! I forgot to turn this back on. Oh, I got to go back. You missed half the track. Just based off of the fact that Mop has a little more experience with Melee than Rexro, not much, but a little, and the fact that just based off their performance in other Smash games, like the fact that Mop was able to beat me in Brawl, and the 2-0 in Smash 4 was a very close 2-0, if you know what I'm saying. Like, he kept it very close in Smash 4, so that demonstrates to me that he has very solid fundamentals. But so does Rexro, because Rexro has kept it close with me in Smash Ultimate as well. So, I don't know, but I think, in my gut, I want to say that Mop's going to win this. I want to say that Mop beats Rexro here in 5. And then in 6, you have me versus Cam. So I played Cam twice last year, as you can see. Played him here in 1-2-0, and then I played him in Grand Finals in 1-2-0. I think we're going to see a repeat of that. I think I beat him 2-0. I just don't see Cam beating me in Melee. Granted, I think I am worse at Melee now than I was last year, because I have not played Melee very much this past year. When I was in school, this past year of school, I played no Melee. Like, zero. Like, I maybe played, like 2 hours of Melee the entire school year. Like, I just didn't. Now, I played a lot of Ultimate, but I just was not playing Melee very much. And the Ultimate I was playing was at a casual level, with friends. So, I am definitely, I would say, worse at Melee now than I was last year. And Cam is probably a little better if he's been practicing. I don't know how much he has practiced. I know he was playing it the other night on call. I don't know how much he's been playing, but I would say that he's probably a little better at Melee than he was last year, but I think just the skill gap is too immense to be closed just based off of that. And, Cam may do better. I think he'll do better this year. Maybe he'll take a game off of me. He didn't take any last year. I think he could maybe take a game this year, but he's not going to take a set. I think I go into Grand Finals pretty easily. I've got a pretty easy path here. I would say I'm very confident in putting me in Grand Finals. So then that results in our losers finals match, which would be Cam versus Mop in this projection. And as I said before, just a repeat of this. I think Cam wins, and then we get a repeat of winners finals, and I think I beat Cam. Granted, this year we're doing, I can't remember if did we do 3 out of 5? No, we did 2 out of 3 the whole way. For Grand Finals, we're doing 3 out of 5 this year. So maybe, I don't know, it depends if you're a half glass full or half glass empty here. If you're half glass full for Cam, you could say that gives him more time to adapt to my playstyle and get more of a download on me, because he has more games to work with. But if you're glass half empty, then you also have the fact that means Cam has to beat me in 6 games. Like, he has to win 6 games here if he comes from losers, which is going to be very difficult for him to do. So I think that I win this. I think I get first, Cam gets second, Mop gets third. That's my prediction for Melee. Moving on to Ultimate. Our first round here so seeding for this, we never had an Ultimate tournament, but this is just based off of our online play and what I've observed on how all of these people play. So the seeding here, I have Mop and Umbi at the bottom, so they'll be playing in round 1. Once again, I think that Mop is just better at Smash than Umbi. I could totally be wrong on this one, though. This one, I think this right here is much closer than this, because Umbi actually has Smash Ultimate, you know, which, I mean, she could always emulate Melee and practice that if she wanted, but she actually has Ultimate. And well, now that I think, I don't know if she would have a controller to play Melee with if she emulated it. So, and the point is, like, there's just so much more resources to practice Ultimate with. I don't know to what extent both these players have, I don't know to what extent any of these players have practiced except myself. So, I'm going to say that Mop wins this, but I'm willing to accept that I could be totally wrong about that. I could be 100% wrong, but I think I'm going to project that Mop wins this match. Then you have me versus Rexro. My record versus Rexro in Smash Ultimate's very good. I beat him a lot when we play. Especially the last time we played. He was looking very rusty the last time we played. And, you know, maybe he'll, you know, kind of brush the rust off before the tournament. But it's really going to take a lot for him to beat me. I just don't see it. Now, granted, one thing that you have to keep in mind is this is based off of online play. I've never played Ultimate on LAN with these people. So, you know, my record versus someone online could be totally different than what would actually happen on LAN. So these projections are a little up in the air, I could say, just because they're sort of unknown. But I think that I beat Rexro here. Then we have Cam versus Mop. Cam just wins. There's no way Mop wins. I don't see it happening. Cam would have to choke so hard. Cam would have to choke so hard, dude. Which could always happen, I guess. Anything can happen, but Cam's just got way more hours in Ultimate than Mop does, and he plays better characters than Mop does. Mop just plays some bad characters. So the matchup is definitely in Cam's favor. So, yeah. I'm saying me versus Cam in winners finals. Again, just like in Melee. So then down here, in 4, we have Umbi versus Rexro. And I think Rexro wins that. Rexro's pretty good. He's seeded 3rd. Rexro, like I said, Rexro has beaten me before, just not a lot. And he's beaten Cam several times, actually. Again, that's just on online play. And I think Rexro has more hours in Ultimate overall than Umbi, even though he hasn't played like a ton. Umbi definitely hasn't either. So I'm going... Again, Rexro is definitely like the wild card in all of this, because I haven't... You know, this is his first meetup. I don't know, you know, how he actually is going to perform. I don't have any past data to really go off of other than online play. But I think that Rexro is going to win this match versus Umbi, thus putting Umbi at last place again. Then we have Rexro versus Mop. Again, this is... Wait, is it Rexro versus Mop again? Loser of 3, which would be Mop, versus winner of... So yeah, be Rexro versus Mop again at 5. Did I have that projected for Melee too? Yeah, it has to be. Because Rexro beats Umbi, I beat Rexro, Cam beats Mop, Mop goes here, Rexro beats... Wow. Okay, so Rexro versus Mop again. Okay, this could be kind of crucial for Mop or Rexro, I guess. So I know I said that Mop's going to beat Rexro in Melee. So I'm going to say that... I don't want to totally be the same here, but no... So I'm going to say that Rexro beats Mop here in 5 on Ultimate for 2 reasons. One, I just don't want to have the exact same, like, people in the top 3 that I had for Melee. And second, just because I genuinely do think that Rexro is better than Mop at Ultimate. In Smash overall, they're probably about equal, but particularly in Ultimate, Rexro probably takes it. I think Rexro, one, it comes down to matchups as well, because I think that Rexro plays better characters than Mop. I don't even remember what Rexro plays. I know he plays some Peach, some like some sword fighters. Yeah, I think Rexro just is more well equipped based off of their respective tools and skills within Smash Ultimate. I think that Rexro is more well equipped to beat Mop. But this is an upset that could happen, but I don't think it will. I think Rexro wins this. So I think Umbi gets 5th, Mop gets 4th, then Rexro. Okay, so then we have the semifinals here between me and Cam. As much as I want to have faith in myself and say that I could beat Cam, I don't think I'm going to. Granted, Cam could beat me. Or no, Cam. I think Cam's going to beat, but I think I could very well beat Cam. It's really going to come down to like a coin toss, basically. Like, it's really going to come down to, I guess part of it will come down to stage advantage. Who gets to choose stages? I think that could play a role, because there's some stages I'm really comfortable on, and then other stages that Cam's really comfortable on. So I don't know, and there's just so many stages in Ultimate that I think that could play a difference. But when I play online versus Cam, he typically beats me with a few select characters, and yeah, I just don't see myself being able to really come through that hard. Granted, again, I have shitty internet, so my online play and my LAN play are probably a lot different, but I don't want to be super cocky here, because if I sit here and I'm like, yo, I'm going to fuck Cam up, and I already know what's going to happen. He's going to fuck me up. So it's like the Bible says, humble yourself and you'll be exalted. So I'm going to humble myself here and say that Cam wins this. So that puts me versus Rexro again, and then I think I beat Rexro again, like I said. Then me versus Cam again in Grand Finals, and I think Cam wins again. So that puts us at Cam first place, second place me, and then third place Rexro. Alright, here we go. So those were our 2 double elimination brackets. Then we have our first single elimination bracket here, air hockey. And we did have air hockey last year, but I don't have the bracket saved for some reason. But I remember it pretty well, so I can draw some parallels between this one and that one. So the first match we have here is Umbi versus Rexro. This, again, a very interesting match, because Umbi lost last year to Mop in her first round, which was this right here. They were 2. So basically 1 was me versus Ben, 2 was Umbi versus Mop, and then Cam was sitting right here. So Mop beat Umbi 2-0 in their first round, but you can't judge Umbi's skill level based off of that per se, because Mop won the whole tournament. Like, yeah, obviously you're gonna lose to Mop. It's the guy who won the whole tournament. He didn't drop a game. So for the sake of being fair to Umbi here, and for having absolutely zero data to go off of for Rexro, I'm going to say that Umbi wins this. I think this is totally up in the air, but I have faith that she can beat Rexro. I don't think he's like secretly an air hockey god or anything. So this right here could be Umbi, and I don't want to put her 5th place 3 times in a row. Come on, that's just fucked up. I'm not doing that. So Umbi projected to beat Rexro here. Me versus Cam, I played Cam last year and I beat him 2-1. Then let's also remember, Cam was sitting here and I was sitting here. So I had just played 2 games against Ben. I beat Ben 2-0, and then I played Cam, and I just remember in the middle of like game 1 with Cam, my fucking arm just started hurting like a bitch, because I went way too hard against Ben. I fucked Ben up way too hard. So, and I had bad form, bad grip. I was not I was playing like it was a sprint, but I had a marathon of a bracket, you know. So I think that's the only reason that Cam really took a game off me. Maybe he'll do it again, but, you know, the fact that I'm sitting, you know, they're fresh, you know, not burnt out at all, with all my energy to play Cam there, basically. And the fact that he lost when I didn't have anything close to that, I don't think that bodes well for Cam. I think I win. Then you have Mop versus Umbi. I think we'll see a repeat of last year. Mop beats Umbi, because, you know, he just, you know, did so well last year. I don't see Umbi beating him. So then the bronze match to determine third is interesting because we have Umbi versus Cam. Even though Cam did take a game off of me when I was not playing even close to 100%, the fact that he was able to do that, and the fact that the third game I played with him was pretty close, more Arby's ads, amazing. The fact that, why am I playing this on Spotify? Oh yeah, because I gotta stream it. I gotta get those plays. Oh, how's my eBay doing? Alright, I'm still winning. That's great. 40 minutes left. I think I'm winning that. I'm paying way too much for it. You're welcome, Mop. So, where was I? Oh yeah, the fact that Cam was able to take a game off of me, and then the third game with him was pretty close. I think it was like, I think I won like 7-5 in the third game. Whereas Umbi's games with Mop were really not that close. I think that demonstrates that Cam has more overall potential than Umbi. Granted, this is totally up in the air. This is I'm making pure speculation off of just a few games that I've seen these people play. Could totally go Umbi's way here, but I'm projecting that Cam will beat Umbi and get third place in air hockey. Then the finals, me versus Mop. This upset could totally happen. I could totally see myself beating Mop because, like I said, my bracket's so much better than this year. I played 5 games going into grand finals last year. Mop only played 2. So he definitely had a lot more energy than me. He went absolutely crazy. He was playing way too fast for me. I got my ass kicked, handed to me 2-0'd pretty quickly. But I don't think, just based off of what I remember, that the skill gap, like my max versus that, I don't know if that was his maximum. That's the scary thing. I don't know how much energy he has left in him, but I know that my maximum is not that far off from that. So I could beat him, but man, he was playing crazy last year. So I'm gonna project that Mop will win again, just because that man was playing crazy Marie. Shit, we got lost back on here. Hey, let's drag that back so you hear the full beautiful track that I made. Alright. So yeah, I'm predicting Mop to get first here again. So Mop first, Willie second, Cam third. That's my projection for air hockey, which is exactly the same as last year. That's what I'm projecting. Exactly the same as last year for air hockey. And exactly the same as last year for... Oh, no. Melee's not exactly the same because Ben got third in Melee last year. But Ben's not here this year because he's a bitch and he was kicked out of the group. So I think Mop will take his place in third. Even though Mop should have won this, actually. Mop probably should have won this match going back to Melee. I think Mop probably should have gotten third last year because Ben threw a bit of a hissy fit and made us restart a match that Mop was winning. Thankfully, there were rules against that this year. But, last year we were just fucking around, so I didn't have a standardized rule set, and I wasn't going to sit there and tell Ben the fucking bear to fuck off to his face when he's about to blow a gasket. So anyways, going into the final tournament here, Pokemon Showdown, a single elimination bracket. What's interesting about this is that there's 3 formats being played, so matches are best 2 out of 3, and each match is a different format. Gen 4 OU, Gen 7 OU, and Gen 7 randoms are the formats. The first match here, Cam versus Umbi. Now, I should specify that this seeding totally randomized because I have no clue. I would not know how to begin seeding this tournament. I would probably put myself in first, but I don't know how I would seed the rest. Like, there's no way, because these people just don't play OU. Like, Rexro's played a little bit of OU recently, but Cam, Mop, and Umbi just have not played Gen 7 OU at all this year. So I don't know. I don't know how I would seed this. So I did totally randomized seeding, and based off of the lack of data to assess the relative skill level of each player, these projections are probably going to be totally wrong, but I'm still going to make an attempt, and we'll see how well they hold up in 2 weeks. Cam versus Umbi. This is a huge match, and I'll tell you why after I take a sip of water. If you are Mop, or even me, you really want Umbi to win this. You really want Umbi to win this match. Because Cam would get 0 points in this tournament. That would be huge. That would be crazy. And that would probably allow Mop to get second place in the tournament overall. Assuming a bunch of things. One, Mop just has to win air hockey. If I beat Mop in air hockey, or if someone else even beats Mop in air hockey, if you get an even bigger upset, it's over. Mop does not get second in the tournament if he loses air hockey. You also need him to pick up some points in either Melee or Ultimate, most likely. And you need him to get third in this tournament, most likely. At least. So, Mop would really want Cam to lose here, and I would too, because, you know, I think that Cam has a shot at winning. He has a very reasonable, like, probably, let me see. I would say he probably has like a 35% chance of winning the tournament, if I had to guess. Maybe a little more. So, this match is huge. In terms of randoms, like, randoms is randoms. You could totally get fucked over by what team you get, but Cam definitely plays the most randoms out of everyone in this in the group. So I would say Cam's probably the hottest in randoms right now. I would give Gen 7 randoms to Cam. Did I say Cam plays the most? For some reason I feel like I misspoke. I meant to say Cam plays the most Gen 7 randoms. So I think he takes that. Gen 4 OU is complicated because Cam was good at Gen 4 OU in like 2010, you know? Like, he was good back then, but I doubt he's fucked with it in a long time, so he's probably super rusty. Umbi, also, similar story, played it back in the day, definitely rusty now, but I know she's at least been team crafting and has been trying to work on that somewhat. So I would be inclined to say Gen 4 OU for Umbi, just because as far as I know, she's put more effort into it in, you know, the recent months. Gen 7 OU, I would also probably give to Umbi. Now, granted, this one could totally swing to Cam just because of his experience with randoms. He's probably been exposed to a lot of different sets that are used in Gen 7 OU, but at the same time, Umbi has actually played the Alolan games. Cam has not. So Umbi, one, probably just has more experience with the game's mechanics for this generation from that. And also, I'm just going to give it to Umbi because I don't want someone who has not played Sun and Moon to win, you know, in a Pokemon tournament. That's just fucked up. So I'm going to project. This is my big prediction here that may be an upset in some people's eyes, but I think that Umbi is going to beat Cam in round 1 of the Pokemon Showdown tournament. Then you have me versus Mop. I'm pretty confident that I'll beat Mop here. Gen 7 randoms he could beat me in. So here's the thing. I just want to put this one out here. I have lost to everybody in this bracket in Gen 7 randoms this summer. Like, in the past couple months, I have lost to Mop, Cam, Umbi, Rexro. I haven't lost to Cody. That's one. I don't have a Cody loss on my record, but I've lost to these 4. But I've also beaten these 4. That's the thing. This is such a crazy tournament because I think anyone can beat anyone. That's why I'm really excited for it. But at the same time, I'm also very nervous. Now, granted, when it comes to the OU side, I think I'm better than Mop in both Gen 4 and Gen 7 OU. I don't have a record against him in either of them, unless I played him in Gen 4 OU like back in 2011 or some shit, in which case I'm sure I beat him, but I don't even remember that. So, and he hasn't played any Gen 7 OU as far as I'm aware. So I think just based off a lack of experience and also team building experience, Mop has very little team building experience, so I think that I'm going to be bringing hotter sets, hotter teams, hotter squads, and I think that will definitely give me the advantage in both of the OUs. So I think I win this. Mop might win randoms, but I think I win both of the OU matches. So then you have Rexro versus Umbi. I'm going to project that for Rexro because he's pretty good at randoms. I was going to say very good, but He does some dumb shit sometimes, but he's definitely made a lot of improvement this summer. Rexro has improved a lot in randoms and just in Pokemon in general. And he's also played a little bit of OU. I know he actually has an OU team. It's not that great, but he is designed a Gen 7 OU team. So I think Umbi would win Gen 4 OU possibly. Rexro, however, I think can take both of the Gen 7 metas. And that would put me versus him in finals. But first, the bronze match of Mop versus Umbi. For Mop's sake, we've got to project Mop to win this, right? Shit, even if Mop wins this, does he get second place? I'm questioning that now. Cause alright, well, let me just break it down for you real quick. We'll finish this and then we'll get into some calculations. I think if Mop wins this, I think if Mop loses to me and plays Umbi in the bronze match, then we're going to be seeing a very close match. In terms of randoms, anything could happen. This match is blowing my mind. I don't even know how to begin to analyze this. I think Umbi wins the Gen 4 OU. But maybe not. I don't know. Mop will probably take randoms. Yeah. Depending on teams, of course. I mean, he could get fucked and get a bad team. So I would say Gen 4 OU for Umbi, Gen 7 randoms for Mop. Just because Mop has never been close to losing to Cody, whereas Umbi's gotten very close. Then for Gen 7 OU, I have no idea, dude. I just have no clue. But I'm gonna make a wild prediction here and say Mop gets third. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Mop gets third, Umbi gets fourth. Then you got me versus Rexro. Could go either way. It actually could. In terms of randoms, could go either way. Totally could go either way. Let's say that Rexro wins. Gen 7 OU, I think I win though. And then Gen 4 OU. Yeah, I think I win that one too. I don't think Rexro has a good team for Gen 4 OU. I think I win this. That's my projection. My projection is that I win this. I win this. So let's do some math based off of my projections here. Man, I'm hungry. How long have I been recording? 42 minutes? That's not bad at all. I don't know why I'm so hungry. Oh shit, I just remembered. I don't have what the fuck is this? This is like a book database. Yeah, my subscription on Excel is expired. Is there a way I can do like Google spreadsheet? Google Sheets. Do I have to sign in? Son of a bitch. Please don't show my password. Oh, this must have been with... No, I don't know what the fuck this shit is. Let's... Anyways. Sorry, I'm just trying to look at all this shit. I don't know what any of that was. I just click shit, man. Alright, so... Anyways, sorry for the distraction. Oh shit, did I win that bet? Or no, that bet. I mean that bid. It's probably not over yet. No, we got 26 minutes left, but I'm still in the lead for this beautiful CD being sold by Mop. Check out his eBay if he's still selling shit when this video is uploaded. Alright, so let's set it up here. And we got Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and then we got Air Hockey. And then we got Showdown. Alright, let's crunch the numbers here. So if I get first, I get 3 points, Cam, and 1 for Mop, right? Is that what I said? I predicted Mop winning, right? Yeah, fuck it. No, we have 3 Cam, 2 for me. No, not 1 for Mop, 1 for Rexro. And then air hockey, 3 for Mop, 2 for me, 1 for Cam. And then for 3 for me, 2 for Rexro, and then 1 for Mop. Yeah, he still doesn't get second under my projections, right? Is this like Excel where I can do like or yeah. No, I don't need an average, I just need a sum. I'm retarded. I'm so dumb. B2 through B, whoops, E4. What? That's not what I wanted to do. Why did I put 4? I am fucking tweaking right now. I am sorry, everybody. Let me do that. What? Where did my average go? Or my sum? I like Excel better. Fuck this. B2.
Hi, I'm Jay Farmer.
E2.
30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for the
Boom. Okay, so here we go. So based off of the point values, I would get first, Cam would get second, Mop would get third, and Rexro fourth, Umbi 5th place. And that's my projection for you. I would predict this pretty accurate. I would probably put money on these placements. So my overall placement is Willie, Cam, Mop, Rexro, Umbi, which is somewhat parallel to last year because we had Umbi, Ben. I don't want to listen to my voice right now. Can I get the instrumental? So what the fuck was I saying? Oh, parallels with last year. Yes, so we had Umbi at last, Ben at 4th, and Rexro's kind of like the Ben replacement, so that's kind of like, or the Ben replacement at the meetup, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of fits. And then we had Cam in 3rd, and then Mop in 2nd, and me in 1st. Again, we didn't actually have like rankings last year. I'm just saying if we were to apply the numerical methods that we're using this year to last year's tournament results, that's the results you would get. That's the rankings that they would produce. So in light of that, I would say if I had to predict where I will be wrong in these overall placings, if I had to predict which one could be incorrect, I would say it would probably be 2nd and 3rd. I would say, because Mop's only 1 point away here. So I would predict that if I'm wrong on any of these, it's probably the placement of Cam and Mop. I could see Mop potentially getting 2nd again and beating Cam. Now that being said, this current state of being, that was a terrible way to phrase that, but you know what I'm saying, the current prediction here relies on Cam getting 4th or 5th in Showdown, meaning that he either has to lose to Umbi or Rexro, or no, he either has to lose to Umbi or Rexro and Mop, which he's beaten all of those people in randoms. So again, could totally be wrong on Showdown. That's probably where you'll see the most explosive shit. I don't fucking know what's gonna happen there, but Cam has to really underperform in Showdown in order for this to happen. And this 1 point gap is still a 1 point gap in which Cam gets 2nd. In order for Mop to get 2nd, which I think is a total possibility, by the way, I'm not trying to discount that. And I do think that if Mop puts his mind to it and brings his A game, then he can do it. But here's the thing, Mop has to bring his A game and Cam has to choke. That's the thing. So, you know, he can't really control that. he can control how hard he comes, but he can't control if Cam chokes. I'm trying to see where Mop could pick up the extra points to get himself to 2nd, if that's even realistic. So, I don't see him doing any better than 3rd in Melee for sure. He can't do better than 1st in or what am I pointing at? I was pointing at Cam. He can't do better than first in air hockey. So it's a matter of, can he grind his way in showdown or ultimate? Because again, this melee performance is a good performance for him. Third would be better than what he did last year. He's no longer going 0-2 in the melee tournament. He beats Rexro, and that gets him to third. Air hockey, of course, first is the best you can do. He has to win that. He has to win that if he wants to get second. We then have showdown, in which, so basically it could go this way. In order for Mop to get second, he would either have to upset me in showdown, and Cam would have to not get any points in showdown, or Mop would have to upset me or Cam in ultimate. Which one would it most likely be? Based off of bracket. Okay, so he would either have to win this match here with Cam in 3, or he would have to beat Rexro. Oh, he'd have to beat Rexro and me. Dude, I don't think he's getting the points in ultimate. I don't think he can do it. So yeah, Mop has to put all of his chips onto showdown, basically. He has to beat me in showdown. That's what Mop has to do to get second. Damn, dude. Or Cam can choke harder, so Cam could get 5th or 4th or 5th in showdown. He can't do worse than 3rd. No, he could lose. He could get 4th in air hockey. That could happen. So he could lose his point from that, which would put them at a tie. So if these rankings stay the same, but like say Umbi beats Cam in air hockey, then they're at a tie points wise. Or if I beat Cam in ultimate, then there's a points tie again, right? Like if I changed, like if I gave myself 3 and then him 2, yeah, they're both at 5 there. Which is better for Mop in terms of placement, like, because they're tied here, and then it goes to average placing. So then let me work that one out. So if we're giving Mop 3rd, and then ultimate we're giving him 4th, air hockey we're giving him 1st, showdown we would be giving him 3rd, and then for Cam we'd be giving him 2nd, 3rd, 5th. Best case scenario for Mop here. Now I can use the average. H4, whoops, 3 through K3, and then let me just. Okay, so Mop wins that. If Cam loses to me in ultimate, like if I win ultimate, Mop does all this, if these projections stay the same for Mop, then Mop will get 2nd. However, let's say that I don't do that. What the fuck was that? Can I undo that? Yeah, alright. And then let's say it's air hockey where he loses. Let's say that Umbi like picks up those points. So we'll get rid of that, and then we give it to Umbi. She gets the 1. Hey, Umbi gets a point. Good for her. So then what do you do for placing? Because then you put him back at 1st for ultimate. So 2nd, 3rd, 1st, 4th, 1st. No longer 3rd, he gets 4th. Wait, go back. Oh, so it brings him. Wait, yeah, it brings him to 3, right? Okay, so that's good. So yeah, Mop can win either way. So, what does Mop have to do to get 2nd place? He has to beat Rexro in melee. And not lose to anyone else as well. He can't lose to anyone except me and Cam in melee. Particularly Cam. I think he loses to Cam twice. Or if I get knocked into loser somehow, he could lose to me. So if Mop loses to anyone besides me or Cam in melee, he's fucked. Ultimate, he has to just not get last, which he can do, I think. air hockey, he has to win 100% for sure. Okay, so he has to win air hockey, and he has to get at least third in showdown. And on top of that, he has to, or he doesn't have to, but Cam, in order to not get second, would have to get either upset in, or first of all, he has to not get any points in showdown, and then he has to either get upset in ultimate or air hockey. So he needs one upset in ultimate or air hockey, and then no points in showdown, which you could also call an upset potentially, depending on how you view things. And then Mop has to get at least a point in showdown, and he has to win air hockey and get a point in melee and not get last in fucking ultimate, which he could probably do. So tough road for Mop to get second here. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna change my prediction. I think I'm pretty confident in this prediction. How do I fucking delete shit? I'm such a boomer with Google Sheets. Holy fuck. Hey, where'd Cam's point go? Oh, I fucking took it from him. Hold up. Yeah, Garrett Allenby, I don't think she's getting that point. I don't think she's getting that point, bro. She's not getting that point. Alright. This is my projection right here. First, I'm confident in this. First place, Willie, Cam, Mop, Rex, or Allenby. However, if I'm wrong, it'll be on Cam versus Mop. This is the real competition to look out for here, I think. Cam versus Mop for second. I would put my chips on Cam, but who knows? Who knows? Anything could happen, and that's why I'm so excited for this. I love tournaments, I love competition, and I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm looking forward to playing these games with my friends, and I hope that you will tune in for whatever we release during that wonderful week at the meetup. It's just 2 weeks away. It can't go by fast enough. Anyways, I think that's it for this analysis. So yeah, this has basically been a 57-minute video of me telling you why I am the ultimate gamer of STC and why I'm going to win. Let's end it here. Have I won yet? 13 minutes left, and I'm still winning. It's looking good. Alright, boys, that's it. I'll see you later.